Welcome, if you can even call it that, to ChronoCast. I'm Gaius, and, well, this isn't exactly how I imagined our broadcast starting.
Gaius, I don't know what to say. The air, it's just thick, and that rumbling, it won't stop. Is this really happening? I mean, the sky, it's, not right.
No, Lucia, it's definitely happening. We are, experiencing the eruption of Mount Vesuvius right now in 79 CE. It's unprecedented. The ash, it's already falling here, even in Herculaneum. Can you believe it?
The ground keeps shaking, too. Oh, I just heard something like a roar, almost. I mean, my heart is pounding. This isn't just another tremor, is it? It feels so much bigger, like the world is just, crumbling around us.
No, Lucia, this is far more than a tremor. This is, a true catastrophe. We're here to share our experience as it unfolds. It's terrifying, truly. But we will try to make sense of this unfolding disaster. This is ashes in the wind, voices of Pompeii. It's so strange, isn't it? Just this morning, everything was normal. Well, as normal as it gets, with the ground always, rumbling.
Normal. Gaius, I don't think it was ever truly normal. Not with those constant shudders. I mean, we got used to them, didn't we? Remember that big one just a few years ago? Everyone just rebuilt. Like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's true. We did. And now, this. I was just thinking about Pliny from Misenum. I wonder if he's writing all this down too. He's always, observing things. Though, I don't think anyone could have possibly observed this coming in such a way.
Oh, gods. I hope he's safe. But, I mean, the Earth itself, it felt off for days, didn't it? Weeks, even. Little tremors like a dog shaking off water. And we just, dismissed them. Oh, it's just the mountain clearing its throat, my father would say.
My master, he just called it the usual Roman fuss. But it wasn't, was it? Not this time. It really feels like one moment we were going about our day, buying bread, chatting in the forum, and the next, the sky just opened up.
Yeah, it's like a bad dream, but you can't wake up. The speed of it all. One moment, a bit of dust, and now it's just a deluge of ash. I can barely see the street. How did it change so quickly? It's just unbelievable.
It's hard to even picture it now, isn't it? Just this morning, the forum buzzing with voices, the merchants yelling, the smell of fresh bread from your father's bakery, Lucia.
Gods, the smells. I remember I was just thinking about the baths. All the chatter, the laughter. People going about their day, totally unaware. We were so secure, weren't we? So busy, so vibrant. It was always bustling, markets full of chatter, temples with their daily offerings, the festivals.
Yeah, always a festival for something. It felt like nothing could really touch us. That mountain was just part of the scenery, a backdrop.
And those tremors. It's just so confusing. We'd have them all the time, wouldn't we? Little shivers, sometimes a bigger jolt that would knock a few things off a shelf. My father, he would always just, pat the ground and say, "Oh, Vesuvius is just stretching its legs."
Mine would often just sigh and say, "Another Roman day." And we'd all just ignore it. Go back to whatever we were doing. Buying olives, haggling for cloth, getting ready for the gladiator games. Never once did anyone truly think this.
No, never. How could we? We just lived with it. Like it was normal. Like the ground was just a bit restless. Not trying to warn us. I mean, do you think it was trying to warn us and we just missed it?
I don't know, Lucia. I really don't. It's so easy to look back now and see what we ignored, isn't it? But at the time, it was just life. Just the way things were. A Roman town under a Roman sky and the earth occasionally, clearing its throat. But clearly, it was preparing for a much bigger shout. It really started, didn't it? That sound, that roar, like the earth was tearing itself open right above us.
Oh, the sound. And then the sky. It went dark. Didn't it? Not like night, but wrong. Like a cloud, but heavier. So heavy.
Yes, exactly. And then the ash. I remember the first specks, just like dust on the wind. People were looking up, confused, like what in Hades is this?
Confused, then terrified. It started falling faster, didn't it? Like a rain of pebbles. And that smell, Gaius, that awful, choking smell, it caught in your throat.
Yeah, the smell of sulfur, I think. And the panic, it just spread like a brush fire. One moment, people were standing there, staring up at the darkening sky. The next, they were just running. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Some tried to run to the gates, didn't they? Or, just tried to get away anywhere. Others, they just dove into their homes or tried to get underground into cellars. My family, we were just frozen for a moment. What do? Where do you even go?
It was chaos, Lucia. Just utter chaos. I saw people trying to shield their children under market stalls like that would help. And the pumice, it was getting thicker. It wasn't just ash anymore, was it? It was chunks.
And the weight of it piled up so fast. I remember seeing a roof just give way, just collapse, like it was made of parchment, not tile. And the screaming, Gaius, it just echoed.
The screaming, it just got swallowed by the roar, didn't it? And then for some, I think, the heat or just the air, it just went, just gone, trapped, buried under it all.
Just buried. Or burned, wasn't it? Or just couldn't breathe. Gods, it was so quick for some, too quick to even comprehend. And the ones who fled, did they even make it? I can't imagine running into that darkness.
I don't know, Lucia. I really don't. The roads were thick, weren't they? With ash and debris, just a sea of gray. It was truly inescapable for so many.
And the fear, Gaius. Oh, the fear. It wasn't just the ash, was it? It was what it meant. My grandmother, she kept saying it was the gods, that we had offended Jupiter or Vulcan for sure.
My thoughts went to something else, Lucia, not the gods, not immediately. It felt like the earth itself had just woken up and was shrugging us off. A natural disaster, a force beyond any god. Though, I suppose if you believe in gods, it's all connected, isn't it?
But it felt so personal, though. Like we were being punished. Every rumble, every shower of cinders, it just felt like a blow. And you start to think, what did I do? Or what did we do? It's overwhelming, the guilt, even if it's just in your head.
I understand. That need to make sense of the senseless. But then you see people, and it changes. You see fathers shielding their children, mothers pulling their daughters close, families just clinging to each other, like a single desperate breath.
Yes. My little brother, he wouldn't let go of my mother's hand, not for a moment. And my father, he kept trying to dig us out of the ash that piled up against the door. Just acts of pure love, like nothing else mattered except holding on to each other.
It was beautiful in a horrifying way to see that. The sheer raw desire to protect, no matter what, no matter how futile it seemed.
We kept thinking, too, that it would stop. Just stop. Oh, surely it's just a phase, like a bad storm, my uncle kept saying, trying to sound brave. There were these little moments, tiny bits of hope, when the ash seemed to slow or the rumbling lessened a bit.
And then it would just surge again, wouldn't it? Even stronger. That hope, it got crushed under the next wave of ash, the next roar, and the terror would just wash over you.
Yeah, and eventually, for some, I think, it just turned to this quiet, grim resignation. Like, this is it. This is how it ends. You see it in their eyes. That light just fades.
A heavy burden, that. To just accept it. To see the inescapable. The world you know, the life you have, it just slipping away, buried under a mountain of gray. Lucia, one thing that keeps striking me is how it doesn't seem to care who you are. The ash, it falls on everyone. I saw a senator just now stumbling, his fine toga covered in soot, just like any common laborer.
Oh, yeah. It's true. It's so strange, isn't it? All those fancy frescoes, all those grand houses, and then the tiny shops, the bakeries, like my father's. Everything just getting buried the same way. It's a great leveler, this, terrible thing. No one's exempt, no matter how much coin they have.
Exactly. Elites, slaves, citizens, foreigners, just all of us, running or hiding or Well, sometimes just standing there, frozen by it. It's as if the mountain itself has no regard for our social order.
And it's strange too to think about, like, all our ordinary lives. My mother's weaving tools, the bread in the oven, my father's accounts, all these tiny little everyday things. They're all just being entombed, like a snapshot, forever.
Yes, that's quite a thought. This disaster, it's not just taking lives, it's preserving them too in this extraordinary detail. All the mundanities, the things we barely notice, they'll be captured. It's almost perverse, isn't it?
It is. It's like the gods, or whatever this is, wants a record, a very, very thorough record of how it all ended. Do you still think it's just nature, Gaius? No gods involved? Because it feels so deliberate, somehow.
It's a question, isn't it? My mind, it keeps wanting to find a logical explanation. The earth's tremors, the fire from below. It feels like something immense, but earthly. And yet, when you see the sky, when you feel the ground shake like this, it does push you back to those old beliefs.
It does. Like, are the gods just using nature as their weapon? Or is this just the world shedding its skin? It's hard to reconcile, isn't it? All those prayers, all the offerings, and yet here we are. All of us. Oh, Gaius, look again. The skies. It's just getting darker, isn't it? Even darker than before. It's like ink. Thick, black ink. I can't even see Vesuvius anymore, just smoke and falling ash. It's like the world is swallowing itself whole.
It is, isn't it? A darkness that feels, unnatural. Though, I suppose, if one considers the forces at play, it is simply nature in its most magnificent and terrifying form.
Nature. No. This isn't just nature. This is something else. The gods are surely angry, Gaius. They must be. All those tremors we ignored, all those little signs, this is their wrath visited upon us. What did we do?
Wrath, or simply a release of immense terrestrial energy. I find myself thinking of old myths, of course, but also the sheer physics of it. When mountains roar, gods are just echoes. Their voices, if they speak at all, are drowned out by the earth's own cry.
But Prometheus's gift, you said, what was it you used to say about fire, Gaius?
Ah, yes. Fire was Prometheus's gift. He brought it down from the heavens, gave it to us, humankind. And now, this fire, this immense heat from beneath us, maybe it's just returning to its source. A cycle, a very, destructive one, to be sure. But a cycle nonetheless.
A cycle. I don't know. It feels less like a cycle and more like the end.
what about all our lives, Gaius? Our families? What about legacy when there's nothing left but ash?
That is the question, isn't it? What remains? But perhaps in this very destruction, there's a strange form of preservation. Our stories, our very existence etched into this terrible moment. It forces us to confront our mortality, yes, but also to consider what truly endures beyond the breath. Family, certainly. Love, those are truly indelible.
But what good is that if we're all buried? I don't understand it. My mother, she keeps praying to Vesta, but the ash just keeps falling and falling. My father, he's just staring, like he's lost his mind.
It is a lot to comprehend. But think of it, Lucia, even in this chaos, your mother prays. Your father, he stands with you. These are acts of deep human connection. Perhaps the gods aren't punishing us, but simply reminding us of what is truly vital. Not the temples, not the markets, but each other in our brief, precious lives.
It's still so frightening. My hands, they just keep shaking. I keep thinking, what if we should have listened to the tremors? What if this was all avoidable?
The past is written, Lucia. We can only face what is now. And perhaps even in this fear there is a lesson, a clarity that only such an overwhelming event can provide. It strips away all the non-essentials, doesn't it? And leaves us with ourselves and each other. This profound experience, Lucia, it truly lays bare what it means to be human, doesn't it? All our ambitions, our daily routines, they're swept away. And what remains is the raw truth of survival, of love, of the enduring spirit. That is perhaps the truest legacy of this day.
Legacy? I just hear the rumbling, Gaius. It hasn't stopped. And the ash, it just keeps falling, whispering almost. Sometimes I think I hear faint screams carried on the wind before everything goes silent again, just for a moment. It's overwhelming.
Indeed. And that, my friends, is precisely what we wish you to carry with you from this episode. Imagine those very sounds Lucia describes. The deep, guttural rumble from below, the relentless hiss of falling ash, the desperate, faint cries in the distance, and then that terrifying, all-encompassing silence. These are the sounds of Pompeii, of Herculaneum, of countless lives lived and, tragically, ended here.
It's not just a story from a scroll, is it? It's our breath in the ash.
Precisely, Lucia. This has been ChronoCast, our attempt to offer a powerful human window into one of antiquity's most iconic disasters. We've tried to share from our own lived experience a glimpse into the ashes in the wind that swept over us this August in 79 CE.
It has been an unforgettable journey and a frightening one.
Indeed. We thank you for listening. Until next time, may the gods watch over you, wherever you may be.